Kim's Lost Words, A Journey for Justice from the Other Side. September 6th, 2024. Now, once again, how come nobody talked about this book when it came out on September 6th? Everybody was waiting for this book, right? Everybody was waiting for this book, right? Okay. Matter of fact, if you want to order this book, I'll put a link in the chat for y'all. There you go. I'll make it easy for you. There you go. I'm not gonna buy this shit. It's not that serious to me. There you go. There you go. All right. Now let's see what Lipstick Alley has to say. Once again, there's no PDF for it. See all formats. Yeah, it's just one format, paperback. Now, once again, okay. Oh, let's read a sample. Read sample. Let's do that. Let's read a sample, shall we? Disclaimers. One of Kim Porter's final wishes was for this memoir diary to be made public out of protection for certain parties and their potential criminal activity. Some celebrities' performers and events have been represented with X's due to their highly explosive nature. At some point in the future, this information will be revealed to the public regarding Kim's sudden death and the mysterious illnesses of Al B. Shore and Jamie Foxx. Evidence does exist that points to foul play and or poisoning. Okay. All right. So here's the table of contents. So Key Data, that's Key Data Jones. Okay. This is just a sample. Do we want to go through all this? Yeah, we might as well go through all this. Okay. Soon after high school, I started landing modeling jobs. I couldn't believe it. It was all happening so fast. I met my husband, father of my oldest child, and one of my oldest friends in life, Al B. Shore. It was a whirlwind romance. I was only 19 when we married, and no, it didn't work out. Al is still one of my best friends. To this day, our son Quincy is such a talented and wonderful young man. Once again, you kept your son Quincy. You let the man that you discovered tapes of him having underage sex, you let this man continue to raise your child. I don't feel bad for no Kim. I don't feel bad. Y'all bugging. Once again, if what is true in this alleged memoir, she was okay with the footage of him doing what he did to underage children and still kept your own child around this man. Okay, y'all got it. Let's continue. Okay, at that time I had no relationship with a man. I was going to introduce me to the man I would spend the better part of my adult life with, a man whom I would love and cherish, but eventually fear and hate. I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but I will say that although I knew what was going on, I turned a blind eye many times. Here I have to tell this truth, unfortunately, because deep down I knew everything that was happening, but I lied to myself a lot. He was so charming, a wolf in sheep's clothing, a devil, and I fell for it. This story must be told despite the fact it will hurt my children. I cannot hide it any longer. Sean Combs must be stopped. See, good. Let's get to the good stuff. No. We'll walk it down. Okay, humble beginnings. I was born to loving parents, Jake Porter, Sarah Porter in Georgia. Graduated in 88. Knew I was going to be famous. Blah, blah, blah. I met Al working in the industry. He was so dope and charming. Had such a crush on him. We were married before I knew it. Quincy was on the way. I was young, and it just felt like it wasn't going to last. It was a little heated between us after we separated. We got past that quickly. He's just a super dope guy and an amazing father. Though we separated, we're forever bonded through Quincy. When I met Sean, he was cool. I didn't think much of him at the time. He was just another guy at the label. Uptown was huge. We were all living our best life. But Sean continued to lay on the charm, and before I knew it, we were dating. A young single mom at one of the hottest companies in the world. Life couldn't get any better than it did. My boyfriend was getting even bigger. He and Clyde would hang out a lot, but I didn't think anything of it. I mean, that was his boss, and he was doing things bigger than most men dare to even dream. Didn't happen. I mean, okay, I was a little bit of a freak. I really enjoyed myself with my partner, and toys are one thing, but I never imagined having a man I was dating asking me to use a toy on him. The first time he said he just wanted to experiment, to try something new, I was grossed out, but he kept begging. He said it would it will only be this one time, and he was just curious. I was only 20 at the time, and I said, what the hell? I hated it. He bled from it, and there was shit on it. I left him alone after that. Wait. Wait, wait. Hey, what in the hell? It reads as it's made up. Is too vague. I question everything in front of me. You know, I question everything in front of me. But let's continue. So this interview with Freddie, y'all keep talking. Was it on Vlad or whose interview was it on? We'll go pull it up. Let's continue. Sean kept reaching out and I kept ignoring his calls. Eventually, in a few weeks, we ran into each other at an event. He came over and sat next to me. We were cordial. He flattered me by saying, "You look amazing. You look so amazing." I replied with a simple thanks, Sean. I tried to get up to leave, but he pulled my arm. As I turned to him, he looked deep into my eyes and said, "Look, what happened between us was weird, but I really care about you. Can we?" He paused and I tried to use this as my attempt to escape. I pulled my hand back and said, "Sorry, Sean, I have to go. Please, I think I'm falling in love with you. Can we talk?" My breath was taken away. Did he say he loved me? It was so fast. I wasn't aware of this as his manipulation tactic. Not yet. God, I was so young, so naive. He continued, "Let's just have dinner." And I fell for it. 2 days later, we went out for drinks at a lounge in Lower Manhattan. The place was nice. Sean was really coming up and pulling out all the stops to impress me. He pulled the chair out for me to sit. Back then, he was always a gentleman. He smiled and looked. He said, "Look," as he sat across from me. I hated it, and I never wanted to do it again. Give me another chance. Over the coffee the next morning, I decided to give him another chance. Okay, got it. Thank you, Rose. All right, so I'll be pulling this up next. Okay. Let's continue. Once again, this is just a sample. For the next year and a half, things seemed pretty normal. It was fun. Things were going great, and we were living the dream that I dreamt about throughout my youth. Sean and Clyde were working on Bad Boy, and he had his first couple of artists. He picked up Craig Mack. That's misspelled, but okay, whatever. M-A-C-K, right? Then some rapper from the West Coast called Notorious B1 to help Chris develop. Wait. Now, Notorious B1 is the rapper that we all suspected that Biggie stole his whole style and rap scheme from, right? But this is the first time anyone's ever said that Notorious B1 was signed to Puffy. Now, Notorious B1 did say he sent out demos, but he was never signed to Puffy. So now I'm like, no, this is not right. He was never signed to Bad Boy, but he said he sent out demos to Bad Boy. Interesting. I'm seeing lies and truth. Yeah, he from Mississippi. Yep. Yeah. Well, he's down south. I just know he's down south. Either Mississippi or Tennessee. But okay, let's continue. He was collaborating with the biggest names in hip hop to make it happen. Things could not be more amazing. Then he asked me to do it again. It was insane. Sean said, "Baby, I can't stop thinking about it." "What the hell are you talking about?" I responded. Sean continued, "I just can't stop thinking about that night. It was amazing. Can you screw me one more time, please?" I became infuriated. "Why don't you go to Clive? He is the one screwing you, isn't he?" Then Sean hit me. This was the first time, but he slapped me hard. Before I could form words, he began to beg, I'm sorry. Holding my cheek where he hit me, I turned and ran off. That should have been it, but I guess I'm a glutton for punishment. He sent flowers and a bunch of expensive gifts. Then we bumped into each other at another industry event. He sat down next to me. This was deja vu. Sean started, imagine running into you here. Get the fuck away from me. I forced out. He became more serious as he said, "Look, baby, I'm sorry," but I just glared at him. "There is nothing you can ever say to me, nothing." After an awkward silence, he finished, "You know I love you. I love your son. He's my son. I don't know how to fix this, but I'll do anything. I'm sorry. Shit, he can be so sweet. Here we go with the love thing. This time it's not falling in." He was great with Quincy, and to be honest, despite everything, I missed him. As he stood to walk away, I remember hearing myself saying, "Call me later. What the fuck is wrong with me?" Okay. Sean arrived with flowers in hand. He wanted to see Quincy. He was so good with him. Quincy ran over to hug him. I felt my heart melting. He asked Quincy, "How you doing, Tiger?" Quincy looked so innocent as he responded, "I'm good. I miss you." Sean's response sounded genuine. "I miss you too. We'll hang out tomorrow, okay?" "Okay." Sean gave him a little love tap on the butt. "It's bedtime," Quincy replied. "Okay, good night," as he turned to head toward his bedroom. It was the man I fell in love with, but what was I thinking? Shit, not only does he want butt plugs, he slapped the shit out of me. So why am I still talking to him? They say that love is blind, but it is stupid too. As Quincy left, Sean looked at me and smiled. "Baby, let's go have some fun. The babysitter's on the way. I just wanted to show you a good time." I was so mad at myself for melting. I said, "Okay." We sat on the couch laughing and genuinely having a good time. When the doorbell rang, the babysitter arrived, and so we left. As we exited the house, a big man climbed out of the limo and opened the door for us. He wore a sharp suit with a gun noticeably tucked under his arm. I thought to myself, he could have made it invisible, or did he want me to see it? Despite my reservations, Gene. Oh, Gene. The Gene deal, dude. Listen, I don't care what y'all say. Gene Deal's an informant. He's an informant. Okay, let's continue. Despite my reservations, Gene was a sweetheart. He was very courteous and polite as he tipped his head and said, "Good evening, ma'am." Gene drew out a smile out of me. I responded, "Hello." Gene and I would see each other a lot after this day. The year passed, and thankfully we didn't have many bad arguments, although Sean was strangely getting into voodoo. He would put curses on people, and I wasn't sure how to respond to that craziness. A reference to tattoo of the woman on his back. My problem as a single mother was I wanted to be married. He always had excuses and delays when it came to committing to marriage. His label was blowing up, Biggie dropped, and it was just about over. He also signed Mary J. Blige, and of course, when I found out he slept with her, we fought. Okay, well, that everybody knew that. He claimed it was a mistake, and my stupid ass took him back again. Sean asked me for a threesome with her. At first, I was mad, but Mary was beautiful. It was our first threesome, and I loved it. Mary was sexy. I would not be doing this a lot, but it was so hot. I was young, and exploring my sexuality was enticing. Do you believe this book? 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 Yes or no? Are you sold on this book? Are you convinced? Will you buy this book? Let's continue. Over the years, we brought other women into our bedroom periodically, and we were happy. That is until one day I came home to a situation that went from awkward to a nightmare. Quincy was with the babysitter, and Sean was sitting with Al B. Shore at the dinner table. I had a child with Al, and Sean was the father in Quincy's life. The awkwardness of us all being together had dissolved a long time ago, but it was still weird that they were here in my home together alone. I sat down, we had drinks, it was fun, the conversation was cool until it wasn't. Al was a little loose after a couple of drinks. I remember him saying, "It's still weird seeing you with my friend, but you're happy, so I'm happy for you guys." Sean responded, "Thanks, man. Me and you, we've shared so much." Where's this going? Where is this going? Al replied coolly, "Word." Conversation took an odd and awkward turn when Sean said, we all been together sexually, but not together." I was shocked for a moment as quietness lingered in the room. I asked, "What do you mean by all together?" Al shifted uncomfortably, but Sean doesn't hesitate. "You know how we sometimes invite other people into our bed?" I couldn't believe it. "Oh, hell no, Sean. This is my son's father." "Al, say something." What Al said was mind-boggling. "I don't know. It could be kind of hot. I miss you in that way." Although I couldn't believe Sean would do this, the truth was I still cared about Al, and this could be very hot. I just didn't want it messing up my relationship, and if things became awkward, how would it affect Quincy? Lord have mercy. So I asked, "Are you both sure?" I imagined both of them inside of me. I knew this would be awkward sexually. There would be some bumping of genitals, but what happened next, I couldn't imagine in my wildest dreams. Al, I couldn't believe it. I stood there in shock, but when Sean, I ran out the back. Okay, I ran out of the room. This was too much. I couldn't. Sean called out to me. Oh, come on, Kimmy. They didn't chase after me. They, What? What the hell is going on? Club Fortune's not sold. Still not sold. Still not sold. Still not sold. Anybody sold on this yet? No? No, yes? Hey. Okay, so I'm assuming this implies Al and Puffy were with each other at this moment, and she couldn't believe it. And she stood there in shock. And if what we believe is true, then we assume that Al was pegging Sean. Sean was the receiver. Let's continue. I couldn't get the image out of my mind. I couldn't be with Sean for a while, but that wouldn't be the last time I saw Sean in a compromising position, not by a long shot. One day I found the vault where he kept all of his encounters with men. Yes, he kept a record of it, but that's for later. Okay. Biggie took over East Coast hip hop, and Sean was the brilliant mind that orchestrated it. He hired people to teach Chris how to flow and write his lyrics. He hired the best producers to do the beats, although he took credit for them, and the music was unstoppable. At this point, Sean was sleeping with all of the power players, and everyone that wanted to do music wanted to be a bad boy. Sean wheeled and dealed in a way that would have been unthinkable to many. He slept with the guys that really controlled the music to stay on top. A lot of the names average people have never heard of. These are the guys that make the decisions on who is winning and who is not. He hosted parties that were just a fancy name for orgies, and everyone wanted in. When I met Tupac, Sean and I had an open relationship, and yes, I slept with Pac. Shit, he was sexy. Sean didn't mind. Well, not until he tried to get Pac to join both of us. Pac was not good with that. This is where the relationship between them became strained. Tupac wasn't going to accept Sean's advances. Pac wasn't gay, and he was pissed about the advances. We were all in Sean's house. I was drinking, they were smoking, and everyone was just relaxing. Sean came in and what I am sure he would call a smooth approach. My baby is bad, isn't she? Pac threw a sly smile. Hell yeah, I felt myself blush. Sean was now in full swing. You think you hit it better than me? I couldn't believe he disrespected me that way. Wow. Wait. Is anybody sold on this? Is anybody sold on this so far? Let's continue. I was not playing with my response, Sean. What the fuck? Pac came to my defense. Damn, bro, you ain't gotta do the sister that way. Tupac appeared upset behind Sean's words, but Sean went in for the kill regardless. I think my dick's bigger than yours. I bet I can make her come faster than you. What's up? Pac was appalled. What the fuck are you talking about, nigga? I ain't trying to run no fucking train, Sean continued. What you scared of? Let's see who fucks better. Let her be the judge. Yes, at this point, we had been inviting others into our bed for a while, but I am not used to and will not stand for disrespect. I wasn't the only one upset. Pac shouted, nigga, you talking about pulling your fucking dick out? Sean was undaunted. What, you scared? Tupac simply left. Things were contentious since then. The two could not be in the same room. Pac avoided me as much as he did Sean. When they did bump into each other, the tension was palpable. It felt like blows could be thrown at any moment. Months passed with only the tension between them. It was uncomfortable, but not life or death. Then one day, while we were at the studio, it happened. I walked into Sean's office, and he was having the conversation. Sean sat across from Jimmy Henchman. Pac don't leave that fucking studio alive. I don't think I was supposed to hear it. I continued as if I didn't. Hey, Sean. Good morning, Jimmy. They didn't seem to think I heard anything. I'm ordering breakfast. Smiling, Sean replied, first, let me get eggs sunny side up with grits and an orange juice. I could see he was hungover. Good. I don't want him knowing I know anything if he just put a hit out on. Wow. Are you guys sold on this? I'm not gonna buy this. But let's see what Lipstick Alley has to say. Wait, let's do this real quick. Let's see what they have to say.
He would record.
Okay, wait. Boom. Let's speed it up. Okay.
record a lot of prominent people and keep these recordings in a safe. She goes to his house, gets the stuff in the safe, and at that point, she says, if anything happens to her, the book will be released along with the tapes. But what I got for you today, my friend, you're getting a treat here. You're getting a scoop that nobody has gotten.
Right.
I mentioned this on one reel, and it was my most played reel on my entire Instagram. Over 100-something thousand plays, which for me is pretty big. Like, it's a lot more than normal. I'll kind of precurse this. So I'm not going to give the names of how I come into contact.
Oh my God.
Life with people in the music business are named. I'm not going to talk about every single one, but just a few of them. She says when she first meets Diddy, that they, of course, began at some point in time to engage in some activity. And which is fine. I mean, by God, go right ahead.
Yeah. He's not shy, that's for sure.
No, because what his idea of a good...
No, I'm sorry. When I see non-urban people, commenting and engaging in discussions about urban stuff and urban legends, because that's what, to me, this is an urban legend. It's like, it just feels so disgenuine. I don't want it. I don't give a fuck what these motherfuckers. Okay, let me play a couple more minutes.
Smalls. And he was kind of going to be that guy to revive Bad Boy, to put him back in that gangster rap, because you could tell a lot of his stuff that he was rapping about was stuff he really did. I mean, he told a story. If you go back to how people would tell stories when they were rap, he was telling stories. I'm not going to say they were true, but they damn sure sounded true. If they weren't his, they were somebody that he knew.
Right.
Because it was pretty detailed. So his stardom, his ship's starting to sail, if you will. And they're all at a nightclub in New York. Jennifer Lopez, Shine, Puff.
I hear you.
No, it doesn't open anything, but it's still like, they did give Francis the key to the Florida, I think, one time.
The bar is low. Like these criminals. You're giving criminals, like I should get it.
I can't. I'm sorry, I can't, y'all. I'm sorry, I can't. Y'all go through it, y'all own perusal. I don't give a fuck about these two people. Let's continue. Let's see what they said in the thread. Okay, a link to buy something profiting off a deceased woman. Does it go to her children? How do we know it is legit? Who are these people? Okay. Somebody ordered it. Okay. Okay, New York hung everything. Okay, right book. Okay, read a few pages. Neither of these two pale-faced men are Diddy insiders. They're just lying to people to get buzz. I agree. I'm not paying them any more attention. Let's see what else I say. Okay, now they're talking about Mary. Okay. So here's it. Someone did the timestamp. God bless them. 3:59. They allege in the book Kim and Diddy like large toys. Blah 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 blah. Okay, we cover that. Okay, three some Pac. Okay, at 7:30 in the vid is alleged the book that Kim. Okay, we covered that. At 9:30 in the vid is alleged in the book that Diddy asked Notorious B.I.G. to drop the track "Who Shot You." Now, I remember "Who Shot You" was supposed to be aimed at LL. Matter of fact, where's my notes? Hold up. I remember that. Who Shot You was never aimed. It was never for Pac. It was aimed at LL. Let me find that shit. It was for LL. Somebody please tell me they heard that one as well. Please tell me you heard it was for LL and not Pac. I know I'm not the only one that heard that. Oh, I didn't screenshot it. Oh, you fucking kidding me right now. Damn it. Did anybody? Okay, you heard that too? Oh, so all right. Okay, cool. Okay. LL did say it's about yeah. Okay, let's do this real quick. Wait. Let me find it. Let's hear from LL. All right, I know my peoples know what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, he debunks it. that's one of the reasons why he didn't clear a Biggie record, because this song was about him. Ah, man. Okay. Yeah, he now LL bugging, because in another interview he admitted to why he didn't clear a record for Bad Boy with Biggie on it, because of what he said in Who Shot Ya. So it's like, come on, man, like pick a struggle, bruh. That's not true. He's in the studio. Who Shot Ya? I was literally in the studio when he made the song. Ah, man. Okay. Yeah, everyone. Yeah, okay. Making and just LL. Yeah. Okay, let's go here.
Who Shot Ya, right? You know, most people, they feel like that song was about Pac. But from your point of view, how did that song come about? Because I know you got a different story.
That's a great story. So me and Big, we go to the Jason's Lyrics movie premiere party. Jason's Lyric movie premiere. I tell this story all the time, so I'm gonna tell it again. So we in Jason's Lyric movie party, and it's raining cats and dogs that night. So Big is like, yo, Puff want me to come to the studio. I got a plane to catch in the morning. He trying to get me to the stand. I'm trying to go to no studio. I'm like, yo, so we in the Jason's Lyric. I'm like, yo, let's just go and listen to the beat. I'm like, yo, let's listen to the beat. Like, he like, yo, nah, man, nah, we chilling, da. And out the same night, I tell a story. I saw Jada Pinkett for the first time. So I see Jada Pinkett, and mind you, I told you I was still dipped, but I was dipped back then, like DKNY, big herringbone chain, and DKNY, like all sort of Tag Heuer watch, fly gear. So I see Jada Pinkett. So I start kicking it to her. I pressed her, so she stopped. She stopped and she talking, giving me mad rhythm, and I'm kicking it to her because I was knocking everything down back then. So I'm kicking it to her, and she giving me rhythm, and all her friends come up to her like, yo, come on, girl, come on, let's go. She looked at all of them. She like, yo, wait, I'm talking. Don't y'all see I'm talking? I respect her for that. Like because you know, so yeah, no, that's live. That was live.
Just get this song.
She like, hold on, don't you see? She was Will Smith after that, and now I could just relive this. Go to the studio. I'm like, yo, son, let's just go listen to the beat. Let's listen to the beat. So it's like 3-something in the morning. I know, yeah, it got to be like 3 because we in a party and everybody thinning out. So we get in my car. I drive them to the studio. So we get to the studio, and it's Puff is there, LL, and the engineer. So we go in the studio, and Puff like, yo, listen. So he put the beat on. Boom, 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 boom. Yo, as long as you see and believe, boom, boom. As long as so me and Big went, ding, 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 ding. We looked at each other, and I don't even know. I know I didn't tell him, but I'm knowing me, I probably did, but I don't remember if I did. But I'm the type of person, see, motherfucker, I told you come here and listen to the beat. But when we heard that beat, yo, it was ridiculous. So it was so ridiculous, right? People don't know. People always thought we were signed to Bad Boy. We wasn't signed to Bad Boy. And I tell people, listen, and if Puff want to tell me I'm making it up, he could clarify it. But Puff ain't really care, rightfully so, about Junior Mafia because we weren't his artists. We was Biggie's artists on Biggie's label. Right. We're on. So he ain't he didn't care for Junior Mafia. The only thing that made him really gravitate to Junior Mafia was when Kim blew up because Kim was so live with it. You had no choice but to tap in with the female artists. So now, that beat was so hard, I went to Puff like, yo, I want to get on it. Right there. Like, he called Big to the studio. I went to Puff like, yo, I want to get on it. And I start rapping to Puff. I just start rapping, like, yo, I got lyrics. Yo, I just start rapping to Puff. That dude ain't pay me no mind. He had his own agenda for the song. So now, let me backtrack. When we first heard the beat, it had Keith Murray on it. Check this, bubonic plague.
I remember that. Yeah. That was on the mixtape version. I think it was on DJ SNS. It was DJ SNS. It was DJ SNS. Or somebody mixtape. I heard the Keith Murray version. Okay. Matter of fact, they used it for a Sprite commercial, right? It was on a Sprite commercial. Yeah. Somebody fact check me. The Keith Murray version was on a Sprite commercial. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. But let's continue.
In your neck, chest, back, arms, and legs. Yo, crazy. Hold on. That's what made Big wild out on that track too, because Keith Murray got busy on that. The version that Puff used for Mary's album with Keith's verse was watered down. The original verse, when Keith spit that verse, was like he was running through the streets with shanks, shanking people while he was spitting it. Like, check this, let this move on me, get your neck chest back. Like, he was just like that with it. But then Puff, he always commercializes the songs for it. But when we heard it, when Keith was spitting it like that, it's ridiculous. So then fast forward through the night, they play in the verse, and Big laid the verse. So as the verse is playing, I hear, old school, new school, need to learn though. I burn, baby, burn like disco inferno.
Yeah.
Burn slow like blood. And when he said old school, new school, you just felt the tension in the room with LL there. So I kind of look, but not really look, but I'm just like, yo, damn, this motherfucker just took a shot at LL like that. Like, yo, cause I'm like, oh shit. So, but then when Big came, we laughed about it. I said, yo, damn, why we just had a quick laugh about it. Then next thing I know, I can't remember the timeline exactly. Next thing, LL come out with I Shot Ya. People don't know that LL was in the studio when Big made Who Shot Ya. So think about that. It was only 4 of us and 5 of us. I always mix the count of 5 of us in the studio. Puff, LL, Big, me, and the engineer. Yeah, 5 of us in the studio. So people don't know that that's who was in the studio 4 or 5 in the morning when that song was created. Yeah, and that's why I tell people I feel like LL took that to heart, and that's why he made I Shot Ya. Yeah.
So Who Shot Ya? That wasn't about Tupac. That was about LL.
Not at all. That was done before Pac even got shot. Like, okay, you know what I do? And hopefully people who are looking at this, look up when Jason's Lyric movie came out. And I think, Nasheem Merrick, who's the producer, he said it was October. I think he knew the date.
Yo, Nasheem, one of the producers for CNN War Report's first album. Classic. Okay, let's continue.
He it was October, blah, 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 blah. But I know the date because I know where we were coming from. We were coming from Jason's Lyrics After Party, the movie release After Party. So.
Was that 98 or 99? Let's go look it up. 94. Okay, let's do this. I don't want that. No. There we go. This is the original one. Yeah.
Narrative now is Biggie.
Yeah, it was on that What the 411 album. It was like an intro. It wasn't even a full record. It wasn't even that long of a record.
Narrative now is Biggie made this Who Shot Ya song talking about Tupac. That song and everything been done way before the shooting of Tupac, and Keith Murray was on that song.
Well, actually, Puffy called me one day to come do a song to be on Mary J. Blige's album. And that was the verse that I did for the Mary album. But
so it wasn't Who Shot Ya, it was for Mary J. Blige.
He took the record and gave it to Biggie.
To Biggie, okay, got you.
Yeah. So, yo, that's
matter of fact, it was a different track altogether. I remember the track because I think Eric Sermon did the original track that he was on for Mary. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go through this. Don't worry.
It's a story because when I was in the studio, it was me, Puffy, and Mary. When I got up to go to the bathroom, I heard Mary and Puffy talking, and Mary was like, I don't want him on my record. Why is he on my record? What?
She said that about you?
She didn't know who I was at first.
Okay,
This story never came out.
Okay.
He was like, I don't want him on my record. He was like, trust me, this is gonna work, trust me. And then I walked up on the conversation and they stopped talking. And now when I seen Mary, Puffy, Apollo, Mary, I love you so much. We became so good friends.
But so this is the Be Happy song you're talking about. So now I want to go back to the Who Shot Ya because I want to make sure that this is we clear.
No, that was the Who Shot Ya. I was rapping on that record.
Oh, okay, the Who Shot Ya. Okay, because I just want to squash the narrative because a lot of times people think that Biggie made this song dissing Tupac.
No, he did not at all. Nope.
Because the song was done beforehand.
Yeah.
And it's actually, to my knowledge, that was supposed to be on Mary's album. And Keith Murray was on this song. He even had a verse on it.
Puffy took it and gave it to Biggie and it blew up and then they...
Okay, but that verse he spit was used on the Eric Sermon track for Sprite. I know what I'm talking about. Hear me out. Okay. Hear me out. Keith Murray. God damn it. Hear me out. I remember I had the albums. Keith Murray. Sprite commercial, right? I know what I'm talking about. Trust me on this. Nope, not it. Hold on. I'm gonna find this shit. Hold up. Now let's do this. It was Mary's album, right? With the 401. Okay. Interlude. Yes, this is it. Now it's the verse. He spit the same verse on the Who Shot Ya record. That same verse he used for an Eric Sermon record. It was an Eric Sermon record. I can't remember what Eric Sermon album it was on. I remember how the beat goes too. It had some organs, some chords in the background. And he used that same verse he did for Who Shot Ya. Somebody please fact check me. I'm not crazy. Man, yo, Eric was the guy. He was the man. Oh, whose album was that shit on though? I know it. If you got a crew, you better tell them. Yeah. I know. Okay. If you got a crew, you better tell them. Yeah. Here we go. That's not it. I remember the hook. You gotta tell him. Yeah. Okay. Wait. You got a crew. No. I'm gonna mess it up. Okay. I remember this shit. There we go. The Eric Sermon album. Here we go.
You about to come through, right? Don't stress. What are you doing there? Check it out, man. There you go for it. Take a photo here.
Get the key. Let's get the keys. Let's get the keys first.
The most respected brother, putting in some work, yeah.
This album.
Smoking, bitch, they get you old.
Nope.
Damn man, the fact is,
Here we go. I know my shit. I know my shit. I know my stuff. When I remember, I know. I know my stuff. All right. That was cool. Let's get back to Lipstick Alley. All right. Okay. 11:20 in the vid, alleged in the book, Diddy wanted to pull big security in NYC due to him being disloyal and wanting to leave Diddy's label Bad Boy. At 14:14 in the vid, it's alleged in the book, Diddy's relationship with J-Lo was a fomance, purely for publicity, because Diddy was with Kim the entire relationship. Well, Gene did say that Puffy did kind of lighten up security that night. So there's some credence to that. But other than that, I don't know what you guys sold on this. Let me see. I believe Kim gave certain parts of her diary to different people. Like she spread info around to certain people. Publicly, I think the people who do have info are making the connection now. Jamal Millwood is definitely an alias. If you Google it, it's been a long-standing rumor that Tupac... Oh my God, I'm not... I don't care if Tupac is alive. So once again, Jamal Millwood. Do you guys know that Jamal Millwood is believed to be Tupac alias? Oh Lord. Let's continue. Once again, I haven't heard from anybody that's close to Kim to kind of co-sign this book. Why did it take 2 weeks for everyone to kind of jump on this book? And everybody was waiting for it, right? I'm just asking questions. All right, more of the same, more of the same, more of the same. Once again, Kim's Lost Words by Jamal T. Millwood, clearly an alias. Produced LA producer or publisher. No PDF files available. Okay. So yeah, I give no passes to Kim Porter, man. Okay, more of the same, more of the same, more of the same. Okay, let me go to the second thread. Okay. Amazon link, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I'm gonna just say this: if you think that Puff is going down for Kim's passing, it's not gonna happen. They don't care. They just don't care. Okay. Table of contents, disclaimer, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. All right. So Ebony Electra, whoever this woman is, she says, I'm going to say this as loud as I can. Kim Porter never drafted nor wrote a book, memoir, or manuscript. So who, oh, for sure. I got you. For sure. Say less, sis. Say less. Say less. There you go. All right. Who is Ebony Electra, y'all? Because she said this ain't real. She says now it's getting out of hand. There is no book. There never was. Several people continue to speak about and spread blatant lies regarding this mystery manuscript as if it were true. People, it's not. Kim would never do such a thing, and that's the honest to God truth. God knows the truth, and so does she. As for me, I couldn't have another person call my phone or send me a text about this without clearing the air. Any negative feedback or comments on this post will receive no response except God bless you. The truth is the truth. Be blessed. Once again, Kim's close friends, no one has come out for this book. I'll wait for Kimora, Lala, or Normandy to at least confirm it. Anyone can write a book filled with tea we know to be true and false. I'm just curious as to who she is. Let's look her up. Oh, she's one of Kim's peoples. Uh-oh. Okay. So she says this book ain't real. Okay. Wait, don't be like Corey Holcomb. What do you mean? I can't never be like Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb is too he's too no, he's an idiot. I'm just sorry. Let's go through the comments. Uh-oh. Now, why you sitting up there lying like that? And this your BFF? Who, child? Since you've been able to put to rest the rumors about a tell-all book and deny that Kim was writing one, can you also address the other rumors? Can you confirm that Kim was not being abused by Diddy? Oh, they on her neck. Oh. And can you definitely put to rest any doubts about Diddy's involvement in Kim's untimely death? If you're cleaning up rumors, it would be helpful if you could address these concerns as well. Oh, they on her neck, y'all. They on her neck. What if she just didn't tell you? What if she was such a great actress she kept it concealed and confined when necessary, and someone she could trust that may not be you? You can't speak indefinitely on behalf of someone else. It's given fake story. Uh-oh. Something isn't right about this post. I'm calling BS. Somebody get Kimora over here because somebody lying. Who paid you? Oh no. I just read something on Facebook and immediately knew it was a lie. The internet is in shambles. What do you have to say now? You really tried to protect this monster and he did the most awful things to your best friend who is now no longer here. Shame on you. Shame on this post. Once again, you have no evidence Puffy did anything to Kim. Everybody needs to kind of dial it down a bit. There is no proof. Nobody has proof of anything involving Kim's passing to Diddy. It's feelings at this point. It's feelings. Yeah, they're on her neck. Oof. Oy, 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 oy. Okay. They on her neck. Okay, let's get back to okay. Yeah, the last text saying she texted her friend saying he got me. That's a bit extra. Where is the proof that this was truly written by Kim? Anybody could have penned this and then claimed she wrote this. She's supposedly down with Diddy in the harem thread. They said she's not to be trusted. And Olivia Slope, sis, is that right? Is this the one always defending P Demon? I can't find the harem thread. Where's the harem thread? Oh no, now I got work to do. Harem. Okay. Wait. I'm a part of the harem thread. That's why I'm waiting for Kimura or Normandy to say or like something online. Kimura definitely will allude to something, but she hasn't. All she's done is just tag Russell. Russell. That's it. Okay. Wow. It's been rumored that she's been writing a book, but I'll wait for confirmation from a more reputable source than the Daily Mail. I wouldn't be surprised if there was not some evidence or proof that Diddy was abusing her. Danielle Smith says she witnessed him being abusive towards Kim, so I imagine a lot of people did too. Okay. This book sounds so fake. Cash grab really sounds like someone put a bunch of stuff in Chat GPT and said write Kim's diary. Ah, shit. Okay, so plot twist. What if the details in the book can't be denied and turns out the shit was true? Let's not forget the extra hidden cell phone, or is Erica Kane pissy cousin gonna say it was a toy phone? Interesting. Okay, wait. Let's see. That. Okay. Nope. I gotta find the harem thread. It's gonna take a while, so y'all gonna get back to me. Oh my god, someone better bootleg the book. Apparently it's a bestseller. Okay. All right. I'ma leave it there. Okay. Take it for what it is, a grain of salt. Believe what you believe. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, take everything presented tonight with a huge grain of pink Himalayan sea salt.